Hi, I'm Anthony Marinelli, and I'm here as part of the continuation search to find the frog sound that's on Michael Jackson's Thriller. I'm going to be speaking to a couple of friends that were at the recording session, and we have proof positive that the frog sound, also known as Froggie, was performed on this Casio MT60. As part of the fun, we're going to be giving away this beautiful Casio MT60, which wasn't the actual keyboard that was used in the song, but it's the same model, and it has the Froggie sound. If you click the link directly below in the description, sign up for our mailing list, and you'll be eligible for exclusive free content, which in this case includes a chance to win this Casio MT60, which was the keyboard that was used on Michael Jackson's Thriller song, Breakdown. It's not the actual keyboard, but it's the model, and it has this beautiful... So I'm going to call Stephen Ray. Hi, Stephen.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good.
Hey, remember that Froggie sound that was on Thriller?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I want to show you another keyboard that kind of fits the bill of what you said and what Matt said, and see what you think of this one.
Oh my goodness, there it is.
Is that it?
There it is. Yep.
Let me ID it.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
Yeah?
Yep. Remember I was saying it was something that I could just pick up. I remember it being small, and I was always moving stuff around at Quincy Studio, but that was the one that we brought to the studio.
Great. And then I'm going to show you the, let's see, the logo. Can you see that?
Oh, yeah, Frog 13.
You see it right there?
Casio
And it's
tone, yep.
Casio MT60.
Wow, it's so great you found it. This is amazing.
Well,
wow.
We don't quit, right?
Yep. Wow.
Kind of how we do it.
That's it, man.
You know,
Let me hear it. There you go.
You can hear it well. So we're good. We found it.
So great. We found it. Yep.
All right. Great.
Yep.
Well,
wonderful.
Glad you can help us resolve this issue, because there's a lot of people that really wanted to know what it was and to get this one right. So.
Yeah, like, you know, you know this, and I know this, that, you know, in the next year you're going to hear this frog sound on various records, but that was the one that they picked, you know, because it really cuts. It cuts, as they say, it cuts to tape.
It's so memorable. I remember hearing it for the first time, and I was like, "What is that, man?"
Right.
It doesn't even come in right away. It's like later in the song for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
The first time you hear it, and you really get a nice surprise. So.
Yes.
All right,
yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you.
Oh yeah, great.
All right, let's catch up soon.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. All right, bye.
All right.
All right. Looks good. Hi, Matt.
There. That's the one.
There we go. So let's see what you have.
Okay. This is what I've got. I just want to see if you can see the...
Oh, yeah. I can see it great. It says Froggie. And what does it say down below there?
It says Casio, and below that it says Greg.
Casio Greg, and that's on track 14. Right next to the claps.
This is not on the same tape that I recorded with you and Greg that day.
Yeah, it's not, because I wasn't there for the Froggie sound.
No, that's what I was just confirming, because I did a little more research looking into it.
Yeah, I don't remember when the Froggie sound was recorded. I could have been there and not in the room, because I did go in A every once in a while, you know, and I was in the hallway too, doing things, programming drums, so who knows? Like, we don't know the exact moment that it was recorded, but we do know that it was on this white Casio.
You have the white Casio, right?
Yes. It looks like I have to go this way, and then you're going to be able to see it.
Frog, number 13.
There it is.
Yeah.
So there we go, and then I'm going to pull back and play it.
Yeah, that's it.
And this is the Casio. We found the little guy. The sound was on a couple of Casio models, but this is the only white one that's little, and it came out in the same year, 1982. So they kept getting smaller. Like the previous one that had the frog sound, the CT401, and I think maybe even the 101, 102, 103 had frogs, but they're not white, and they're bigger. They're very heavy, actually. This is
those are like full-size type keyboards.
Yeah, they sound quite good, but the Froggie sound is very similar. We A-B'd them, and they sound really similar. But so we found it, and can we see that track sheet one more time? That's incredible. Track 14, Froggie, F-O-R-G-G-I-E, and it says Casio and Greg, which is Greg Phillinganes, stands for Greg Phillinganes, who played the sound. And it's right.
It's my handwriting, and I was noticing the other things that are on this track sheet, and Greg did perform some of the other things on this track sheet, but this wasn't the day that the three of us were in Studio B doing the other elements.
Right. Yeah, because I just don't remember when that went down, but you know, it just happened in between things, and as far as we understand, Quincy brought one of these Casios in from his house, and it's history now. Well, this is awesome. Thank you for confirming this, and we're going to pass this information forward. Look forward to talking to you soon.
Okay, take care.
Thank you, Matt. Hey.
Okay.
Hey, Greg. Hey, do you have a minute to confirm the frog sound keyboard that you played on Thriller?
I have a minute to confirm.
I mean, it's 40 years later, right? And you're getting the phone call now.
Yeah, well, you know, this is how it happens. You know.
It just flies in. So let me show you this keyboard.
Okay. Yeah. Hello. Hello.
Yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
And then
Okay.
I'm zeroing in on the, let me see.
Oh, it's the Casio tone.
And you can see that, right? And then see where it says frog?
I see where it says frog.
Okay, there you go. And
That would be it.
you did it.
I did it. It was that low C sharp. I was all over it.
I so much wish you were here so you could do it again, but you know.
Oh, I know.
Because you just do it in such a way, you know, and one of these days maybe it'll find its way onto a new record.
It could happen.
Right? Or
It
this
could happen.
and do you remember anything about how this keyboard turned up at Westlake on Thriller?
No. I have no recollection of that. I don't know if it was a situation where, you know, it belonged to James Ingram and he brought it down because he brought down a little ignorant Yamaha keyboard to use for his song that he did with Donna Summer called Finger on the Sugar. That was a different project, you know. So it's possible it could have come from, you know, James or someone like that, or I other than that, I don't know.
Right, because James, I guess he would have been known to do something like that, right? To bring
Oh, yeah.
for something fun, because he was fun-loving. Well, that's fantastic. I think Stephen, he's pretty solid that it was Quincy's. You know, that Quincy had this Casio, this cream-colored one, and he also had the other one, the brown one.
That's also very possible.
Right.
See, I cannot believe Steven's memory. It's just, bro, I don't know what vitamin supplements you're taking, but it's really impressive.
Well, the search, I think we're going to be able to put this search to bed. You know, people just really love this sound, and, you know.
Yeah, it's unique.
Now we know where it came from. Well, thank you for entertaining us here with this. Hopefully, people will be enjoying this for a long time to come, and I'll catch up with you soon.
Absolutely. Sorry for the rush, but I'm glad I could squeeze this one in. Thank you, Mr. Marinelli.
Anytime.
Master Marinelli, thank you. We will reconvene.
Oh, yes. Bigger and better. See you soon.
All right. Thanks, bud.
Well, there you have it. We just tracked down Matt Forger, the engineer who was there when the sound was recorded, Stephen Ray, who was there when the sound was recorded, Greg Phillinganes, who played the sound when it was recorded. So let's hear it with the drums.